Greetings, beautiful people. It's your girl, yo. I hope I'm live right now. Oh, it looks like I am. Look, y'all, I'm sorry. I thought I set the live for 8 o'clock. My daughter said, Mom, you said you're gonna do it at 7:30. And I know a lot of y'all might not be coming in because y'all know I normally do them in the daytime. But I decided to do this one tonight. Okay. So y'all come on in here. Come on in here. Okay, and some of y'all might have to watch the replay because I know y'all not used to me coming in um at this time of evening. All right, so look, okay, I said I was gonna wait, but y'all know I can't. Hello, how you doing, Mario? Hey, get up in here, good people. That's right. Come on in here. Look, I was just saying, I usually do my live streams in the daytime, but I decided I'm gonna do this one tonight, and I'm gonna start doing more of them in the afternoon, right? So I got a house full of people, the family, and everybody in their sections and stuff. So I had to get them situated, let them get situated, going back and forth and all that kind of stuff, and the dogs, right? So look, this is gonna be a really good live stream because okay, we talk. I noticed that everybody's having problems with this dating and stuff like that, right? And then I saw this. What was it? A Styles came on my page, on my live stream the last time, and she showed me a video of this young woman was mad because the cheese factory lady, her. Okay, so look, let's talk about some things. The main thing I want to talk about is the title is um, things that women do that's a huge or big turnoff to men, right? In dating, right? And this don't hey Denise, how you doing? Okay, still waiting on the podcast with me and Mo. Yeah, I'm thinking Mo busy and I be busy and stuff, but we definitely gonna have to get together and do something, right? I miss my girl. Hey Denise, how you doing? Hey, look. So okay, so I'm gonna be talking about, and people gonna say, "Well, yo, how you know so much about dating? You got a husband, you all old and stuff like that." Look, let me tell you something. I won't always 61 years old, although I still had one husband, one date and one man. But with all the people that I know, and all the travels and stuff like that, I mean, this goes for every nationality and everything. They always have dating problems, and I have brothers, two brothers, uncles, and all that kind of stuff, and girlfriends with husbands, ex-husbands, and baby mamas, and all that stuff. So I had a chance to experience all of that conversations, right? So I know a lot about relationships, a whole to the lot, a hell of a lot. Okay, and I can tell you what works and what don't work. Okay, so now I want to talk about like when you first start dating. All right, when you guys first go out on a date, right? Don't be, and I'm thinking about that cheese factory lady. Don't be trying to take nobody out to eat like that. You don't want to do that. When you go to on a first date, you really don't want to even have to spend no money or nothing. You can go to a park or something like that. And so y'all can talk to get to know one another, right? Thank y'all for coming on in. Y'all come on in. Nice to see y'all. Boy, I ain't think hardly nobody was gonna be here because because I don't do no live streams in the evening. But yeah, so I was then I started thinking, I thought about my first date with my husband. We went to a park. We went to a park. It had nice roses and flowers all around. Beautiful park, right? We had a little picnic, right? That was my very first date with him. And we had a chance to talk about all kinds of stuff. We was in school, so we was talking about the teachers, our favorite subjects, different the favorite colors. I mean, we was getting to know each other in that way, favorite foods and stuff like that. So when you're going on a first date, that's the kind of date you should have, where you get to know that person. So when you go for the second date, right? If you like that first date, you go for that second date, then you'll know what restaurant to take them to or what type of activities that they like that you can plan. They might like to go to the movies or theater, see a play. This way you'll have an idea, okay? And you won't be stuck out there looking crazy, guessing. And ladies, for real, on the first date, you know what? Back in my day, the men used to pay for everything. But when I went on my first date with my husband, my father made sure I had my money so that I can go half on everything. Because the man don't owe you nothing. He don't owe you anything. He don't know you, right? And you should have your own money, or at least suggest to pay it, or say I would, go half. And if he insists, then okay. But let him know that if he do that, is no expectations. That he's just doing that because he wants to, pretty much be nice to you or whatever. But have your own money. Don't expect for the man to pay for that. It's not his job to do that. You're not his wife. You're not his woman. He's just dating you. You're just a stranger that he's trying to know, right? Get to know. All right. Let me see what y'all saying. Hey, how you doing, Eric? Hey, how you doing, Samaya? Hey, thank y'all for coming. Look, I'm giving y'all some juicy details, some serious information, right? Okay, so look, let me tell you what I found out. And y'all ladies, ask the men, and the men in the chat, y'all type of one if I'm telling the truth about the things that you guys that's turn y'all off on dating, right? Okay, about a woman. Okay, I wrote my little list so I won't forget. All right, so look, when you first go out with a man, know that now this is about serious relationship. This is about a relationship that you think might be getting serious or going to get serious, going into that direction, right? Okay, so when a man come in to date you, the first thing you notice is your outside appearance and stuff. Y'all dating, right? Now, one turn off for a man is a woman that is showing too much of her body. You know, too much advertisement, too much cleavage. You shouldn't show no cleavage or nothing like that on a first date. You shouldn't show none of your body. You know, they have nice clothes and stuff that you can wear that you don't have to advertise in that way. Because the man will think, well, hey, she's out there for anybody. She don't want to be exclusive. She's looking for just maybe sex or something like that. So he gonna treat you that way, right? But if you dress conservative but sexy at the same time, it's still like, it's leaving something to his imagination. And maybe he wants to get to know you a little bit better. So you might get that second date. But if you showing him all of this, he's like, she may be doing, she might do that for another guy, right? So just kind of carry yourself in that way where you don't give him too much at one time, right? Okay, that one. That's one thing. Okay, well, another thing. Now, I know our black ladies, or we love our women. We all into our hair. We into our hair. Well, all women are into their hair, right? And so a man, this is some problems that they have. Women with the lace front showing those wigs where you can see where the hairline starts and all the different colors that they be wearing. And they have too much edge control and stuff. They looking at that. And then some women have really nice hair, had their hair done real nice, almost like too nice. And the man will be thinking, hmm, if this is going to be the mother of my child. Now we're talking about dating for men that's and women that's thinking about having a serious relationship, making you the mother of his children, right? So he looking at you now. He's checking you out. Now, if he have to pay for your hair and all of this stuff, he'd be thinking like, she's into herself. She more into herself. That's a bill. He thinking about having children. So when it comes to the children, feeding the children and keeping her maintained, I'm gonna have to work even harder. So see, even though you can have your hair looking nice and all that, but don't go too far, being too extra. You can still be beautiful, right? But simplicity. Less is best when it comes to men. It's really simple for them. Okay. All right, so that hair thing. Another thing. Mm-mm-mm. This is definitely a no-no. Okay, for most men, smoking is a turnoff. So women, if you're smoking cigarettes, uh, and weed or whatever like that, even if the man's smoking it, but if you do that, it's a turnoff for men. Men don't want a woman to do that because they're thinking again, she gonna be the mom of my children. So she got a polluted womb. She's not taking care of her body. And if she don't take care of her body, she may do the same thing when it comes to being impregnated with my child, our seed, right? So that's a turn off for them too. So you need to stop all of that, okay? All right, you can't do that. Hey Eric, I see you in there. Hey Daryl, hey, how you doing? Okay, so look, another thing is another thing I want to tell you about. The third thing, women, when you are going out on a date with a man, if you're the best thing to do is to not drink at all. You can get mixed drinks that are virgin with no alcohol in them. And if you are a drinker or you like to drink, no more than 2 drinks is enough for a woman anywhere you go, right? I don't care if y'all with a bunch of girlfriends, 2 drinks is enough. That should be a limit for the women out here in these streets, right? Because all kinds of things can happen to you if you're drinking. You're leaving yourself open and vulnerable to a whole lot of problems and situations that you may not want to find yourself in. And you always want to be in your right mind when you're out in public. You want to be alert, right? So, but it's a big turnoff for men to have a woman that's drunk in public. And another reason why, think about this. if a man have to take you somewhere to his family or something like that, and you're a person that's doing all that drinking and stuff and getting all wild and boisterous and stuff like that, hey, that's a serious turnoff. So refrain from having alcohol when you're out on a date with a man, right? I don't care how many. It could be the second or third date, first date, whatever date. No more than two. That should be your limit. And if you're gonna get one, get a mild drink, something mild. You know what I'm saying? And nothing heavy. I'm glad you enjoyed it, right? Am I telling the truth, right? Because you want to really be in your right mind with this stuff, right? And the idea of the date is really getting to know your future husband or your future wife, right? So you want to still be in the right mind and pay attention to what they're saying, right? Okay, so that's a turn on for a man. Okay, another thing. Oh yeah, cussing, ladies. Some of you women can out cuss a natural born man, right? Some women can cuss like a sailor, right? Men don't like that. You shouldn't be cussing. You shouldn't be vulgar, loud, boisterous, and just cussing in every breath you take. Think about this. Suppose he had you with this man and he have a function on his job, right? Like maybe a dinner, or you know how they have different things on the job, employees appreciation day, all of these things. He may get an award on his job for what he's done on his job. You have to dress up and go there. You get to meet his coworkers and his supervisor and stuff like that. And you're so used to cussing, you just drop a F bomb, talking in general for no reason at all. Nobody mad or nothing, but you're so used to cussing. That's embarrassing, right? And you have to remember, you will be an extension of him once you marry him, right? So you are pretty much representing him when you're out in public, whether you're with him or whether you're not with him, right? So you need to conduct yourself accordingly, right? And be respectful and know that you know, like, and have in your mind that this is my man will be proud of me wherever I go. You know, I'm spoken for. You know, I belong to someone. And when I say belong, it's not that possession and all that. It don't mean all that crazy, that you know, the stuff that people come up. Just nah. It's just respect for your family. He's the head. You next to him, you know, you his co-partner, y'all partners. Y'all are partners in crime, right? And partners gonna raise children. So you're supposed to conduct yourself as such, right? Hey, Miss Collins, how you doing? He said, "This is something. Yeah, this is something you're working on. You're working on." Oh, Miss Collins, I got some juice. I got so much juice for you to you throw that thing out, and I'm telling you, shh, you'll have them by the end of the year. I'm here to tell you. Okay. I'm telling you, I promise you that. So just remember, ladies, when you're out in public and stuff like that, you're a representation of the man that you're, you know, dating or quoting, trying to become that husband and wife thing, or in a serious relationship, because everybody don't have to be married. If you have a contract with a person as a couple living in a household, I did a video back a while back about that. It's still like a marriage. It's a legal agreement between two consenting adults, right? So it's still like it's in a contract, right? And y'all don't go outside that contract because y'all have an agreement with one another. It's just as powerful as having a marriage certificate, right? Okay. So next one. All right. Let's talk about dressing appropriately, ladies. Whew, mm, look, it don't matter what size you are, right? You could be a big girl, but you need to wear clothes that are fitting for you, like clothes that fit you. Just because you're a big girl don't mean you have to wear clothes that's showing every crease and crevice in your body. That goes for the small girl too, right? You don't have to wear clothes like that. Find clothes that fits you in a way that it complements your body, right? Because the man see you. He see you either way. And we women have a way of thinking that that's the on a man's mind, how big you are, how small you are. You know, they see that, but that's not what they're really looking at. We women pay more attention to that than they do. Of course, you want to take care of yourself and be healthy and stuff like that and look your best, but you don't want to emphasize your flaws. And when you wear clothes that's too clinging to your body, it emphasizes your flaws. For an example, a big woman, if you don't have on the proper undergarment, I'm talking about the proper size bra and panties and maybe some Spanx. If you don't have those things that help you, if you're a little bit bigger, right? You don't want to be jiggling all over the world. You want your stuff to be nice and firm and look good. So if you have to have some type of aid or some kind of things, to make you look good underneath your clothes, then do that, right? Shoot, that's what you want to do. You want to look good. And Miss Skinny Girl, just because you skinny girl, uh-uh. It ain't cute to have everything showing, every crack and crevice in your body either, because you have those flaws as well, right? So even though you don't have to have support garments underneath, you still need to wear clothes that are not clinging to your body like your skin. That's not cute. None of that is cute. Not at all. Okay? That's false advertising. Just doesn't you know. And men don't find it attractive. It looks nasty. It looks stank. It do. It don't let you clean. So, and I'm just being real. I'm just telling you what's up and what men say and what I think too, right? Okay. So we're gonna dress appropriately. And then you think about this too. Look, again, he take you somewhere to a party or somewhere, you know, and you got you got your cleavage all, you got your shirt all the way down to your navel. Some might pop out there. You all these people on the job, and guys on the job, especially if somebody, your husband or your boyfriend or whoever you're with taking you out, they have all kinds of chit chat around the cooler. You women do too, around the cooler on the job. Y'all know how y'all talk. Y'all know how y'all talk. Well, men talk too. You don't want to embarrass him by every man desiring what he has, because you advertising it. No, you don't do that. They still may want you, even if you in a sophisticated state, dressing nice, hair nice, and you put together, got the right, saying the right things and stuff like that, or being quiet or whatever. They still might desire, but they won't be so gun ho to try to go behind his back and get up with you. You understand? They won't give him no problems on the job because they hate him because he got something that's so, fly. Okay. So you have to really be cool with that too. All right. Yeah. Let me see what y'all saying. Yes, no matter what's that. Yeah. That's right. You have to make sure that you wearing the proper stuff. You just have to wear. And it's okay. That's who you are. You have to be comfortable in your skin. Be all right with it. But you do need to exercise, and you want to do everything you can to keep yourself put together. Because again, he's looking for the mother of his children. He's looking for a lifetime partner. So he's looking. He's scouting for these things, and these are red flags for him, right? And then another thing, when you go on a date, you don't have to wear the most expensive clothes that you have because he's thinking, high maintenance. That's gonna make me work hard. She's gonna think more about herself than my children. See, you don't want to do that. Get something from H&M or something like that. Instead of wearing designer bags and clothes. Don't do that. Okay. Now let's see where we're going on this one. I'm getting y'all later. Okay, make sure I got everything. And I think those were the major points, right? There was a major points. The dress code, yep. Yeah. I also have another video I'm gonna do later. I'm not gonna do it this time. Another live stream I'm gonna do, and it's gonna be on the topic of it's gonna be the questions you should ask early in the early dating stage, so you don't waste your time with the person. So you'll know exactly whether you want to be with them or not. So I already told you about the first part of it, about having a private date where y'all can just talk, just to get to know each other, nobody spending no money, right? All right. So that was the first part. You can come on, baby. That's my daughter. Yeah. Well, that was the first part of it, right? No money being spent, so y'all can get to know each other. You can talk, you can hear. You don't want to be in no club where all this noise is. You want to be in a place where it's just the two of y'all. So that's the first part. And then the turn-offs for the men. What's a turn-off? Okay, so these are some of the things if you want to find a lifetime partner, marriage, right? Some of the things that you need to kind of check. So what do y'all think? Okay, so any guys in the chat, if you agree with what I'm saying about some of the turn-offs, just type of one so I'll know. But I'm almost sure that I'm on it because, like I said, everybody in my family, guys be saying different things about the girls and stuff like that, and those are some of the things that they be like, right? They be saying, no, they say, yo, can you talk about a woman's mannerism? Oh, indeed, indeed. You talking about when they go out and like if you're going out on a date or how they should act when they're going out on a date or just their mannerism altogether? Oh yeah, Eric said, yeah, yeah, I told you. I know men don't like that. They don't like the woman that's cussing, do a lot of cussing, smoking, advertising her body, wearing uh everything Daryl too. All those clothes, all that's that ugh. Yeah, that's not cute. Yeah. What you was Samaya, are you talking about? Well, as far as for women mannerism, basically they should follow their partner's lead. If they're out, or either if they're by themselves, first of all, you need to carry yourself like a young lady. I know a lot of people, parents should have taught these things, but by the look of it, for what I've been seeing on some of these things on YouTube, I think it's a whole lot of young ladies that's pretty much lost. Okay, so if you let's talk about dating, and if you're going on a date. If you're going on a date, let's talk about the way a woman should carry herself, like from the time he pick you up and bring you back home. Okay, for that first date, when you first getting to know that person, I told you about the park. Go in the daytime. Go about 10, 11 o'clock in the day, right? Daytime is best because, first of all, it's a lot of people moving around, being a public place, right? Like a park or a coffee shop, um, a museum, everything is open. Just be out there like that. You have restaurants where you can sit outside. Go to one of those kind of like cafes or something. You can sit outdoors and stuff like that. But get out the car, go out in public. Don't stay in the car. Go out where other people are. Okay, in the daytime. First date, talk about the things you like and all that stuff. Second date, if you go on a second date with a person, but any date you go on, make sure somebody know. Make sure somebody in your family know where you're going. Make sure they know who the person is. Make sure they have a picture of his license plate. Snap that card, snap, send it on to them, right? Send it to your family member. Let them have that information where you're going. Even with the tracking, sometimes you have the tracking on the phone that they can track you, right? Get somebody to track you, okay? You want to do that, ladies, all right? And that's for your safety because they strangers, right? Okay, so you agree? Yeah. And then another thing too, once that person when you go on a second date, still, the first date, 10, 11 o'clock, you're getting to know each other. Second date, 6 o'clock in the afternoon in the summertime. Now, if it's in the evening, in the winter, it's getting dark. Eh, don't pass on that. Go brunch time around 2 o'clock in the afternoon for like a brunch or something like that. Okay, go out with them there and try to pick a place where they have like it could be a mall or something, and maybe in the top of the mall they have cafeteria where it's open space. Even though people are moving around, it's active. Nobody's thinking about sex, they're thinking about more talking and more getting to know you. Let's do that then, okay? And then be out like that, so you don't be trapped. And now, when you get to the third date, on that third date, now, it's okay if you go out to a bar and grill, something like that, okay? Or if you go bowling, because they have like a little beer in there. Maybe you could drink a beer or something. You can drink some water with lemon in it. No drinking, ladies. Not yet. Don't do all that yet, okay? Because again, you still trying to get to know the person, right? And again, make sure everybody know who you going with and everything like that. Don't be popping from the first guy and you got maybe two or three guys. Say you got two guys and you're going with two different guys because you like both of them, right? On separate dates. Make sure you let that person know that's not guy number one I'm with tonight. It's guy number two, and give him that information so it won't be no confusion. So if you mission in action, they'll know where to go and where to look for you at. Okay. And another thing, ladies, when you guys when a man come and pick you up, don't let him pick you up at your house. Don't do that on the first date, nor the second date, nor the third date. Now, on the fourth date, if you're comfortable and the dates are not consecutive, back to back, right? Then, only then, he can pick you up. But I still don't really like that picking me up from my house thing. If you have to meet him somewhere in a like a mutual place, right? That's the safest way to do it because again, you could be tricked. You could be tricked. He could be so good at what he do, man. He could be so good, because he gonna want you. And and see what you're doing is dropping little breadcrumbs for him. You might not think that he no threat or nothing like that, and he may not be one. But it's still a sense of him being intrigued by you. You know what I mean? So okay, and he might say, well, who, you got somebody at the house with you and all of this kind of stuff. He might think something crazy, but see, this right here, will give you an outlook on him, because if he's thinking that way, then your red flag should go up and say, well, he may have some issues with being possessive, jealousy. See, think about the flags that you may pick up. See, it's different ways to get to know somebody without them telling you everything about them. You have to pay attention to who you're with and everything that's going on. So you have to be in the present. That's why you don't go to no clubs and all that. You have to pay attention to him. Even when he's speaking about his job and the people on his job, his past girlfriends. You have to listen to how he speak about her, because eventually, if y'all don't work out, he's going to be speaking to another woman the same way he's speaking to you about you. You understand? So pay attention to all of that, okay? I'm gonna see what y'all saying. He said, use the summer. Yeah, that's right. You better. You better. So I hope I answered your questions. Any more questions? Yeah, no swimming just at the beach. Oh, nice sunset. Yeah, yeah, you could do that too. You could, but don't get too close to the water now, because the man might get mad. Might try to put you under the water or something. Be in a public place where there's a lot of people moving around. Now, if you're at Virginia Beach now, it ain't no problem, because I'm in Virginia. Yeah, you ain't able to have no quiet time there. So people will know what you're doing. Does he like and respect his mother? Oh yeah, and that's on another topic. Okay, so that's one of my one other live streams that I was thinking about doing too, Melissa. Men will tell you how they feel if you're willing to listen. Yes, men will, and men are, and I'm not saying men are simple as a dumb or nothing like that, but men are not complicated. It's the women that make it complicated. Men will tell you right away what they want and what they don't want. It's the women having problems with uh honesty, right? Because a lot of women try to build a man. Like they build a bear, that little toy, that little bear, that women put clothes on the little bear, tell it bear with the word on. Women try to build a bear. You can't re-raise a man or build a man. It is what it is. And vice versa, men. You can't do that to a woman either. They are who they are. It's all about whether you're going to accept them being who they are. You see, right? And in relationships, there really is no problem in relationship. A relationship is fine. The two people, bring problems into a relationship, if that makes any sense. See, if you have a relationship, you know your role, he know his role, right? And if y'all are doing the roles in your relationship that y'all agreed about, right? There's no problem. The problem comes when one of the people in the role bring in a problem from outside, or a problem from that past childhood. They bring that into the relationship, and that is what can cause complications in relationships, right? So that's why it's very important for you to know a person before you get into the relationship with them. Again, does he love his mother? Do he have any past traumas? Right? Um, was he ever abused? Do he have brothers and sisters? Who was his girlfriend? Do he want any children? Right? If so, how many? Most women, if a man says I want one child, here go the girl, the woman. That's all you want. Well, I want a girl and a boy. Well, how about, do he have a baby mama? Maybe he have a boy in another relationship. He just want a girl out of your relationship, right? Do he get along with his baby's mother? If not, why not? You, mom, the person that's trying to mess with this man, you need to meet that baby's mama. You need to have a conversation with her. Let her know, hey, I'm not coming in here to disrespect what y'all had, or in the past. I'm not getting in between none of that. What y'all had is what y'all had. I'm in here with him for a total different reason. He marrying me. He ain't marry you. You ain't gotta say that to her like that, but but and I'm not trying to be your child's the mother, take over your role as the mother. I know that you the mother. Get them boundaries straight with that sucking woman. With the baby mama. Get that straight, so she'll know where you coming from, and you'll know where she coming from. If he's not speaking to her, that's another problem, or not, or not. Because if he's not speaking to her, and he's not messing with his children, that has nothing to do with you, because you're new into this. Although you can speak with him about it, how you feel, you may want to tell him that you think that's a bad idea. Because I would say, hey man, look, I'm telling you hey, now, look, you had this, you need to do better, right? But if he tell me, oh, you don't understand this, that, and the third happened, da da da, I'll be like, okay, but I just want to express to him that forget about her, do for that baby. That's would be my major issue if I had that problem. I wouldn't care as much about her as I would the baby, his child, right? And especially if I'm gonna have a child with you, you know, and I would want our sibling, my baby, to know who that brother or sister are, and they can have a relationship at some point in their life. I ain't talking about the mama now. I'm talking about the children. Yeah, because that's important. You know what I'm saying? And then you also um, see, that's a whole. It's just a big can of worms when you have like mixed families and stuff like that. It just opens up the door for a whole lot of misunderstanding if you don't get that understanding in the beginning. You see what I'm saying? That's why I have to be straight up and honest in the beginning. And if somebody say and you ask them too, what is a deal breaker? This is in the dating. Now let's go back to the dating part when you're first getting to know this person, and we're talking about now on the third date and you're thinking this serious and we're going to be exclusive and he's thinking the same way, then you start asking them big hard questions, and in every question you ask him you should answer those same questions. Okay, what do you want out of this relationship? That's the first question, because you don't want to waste your time and he don't want to either. What do you want out of the relationship, right? I mean, all right, and then you want to say, well, if we do have a relationship, what is your deal breaker in a relationship? The woman might say you cheated. The man might say, if we have to relocate to out of town somewhere and live or out of state, that's my deal breaker. You know, it could be anything like that. But get all that stuff out in the open. And then you can have a good understanding as to whether or not you want to continue with this person that you're dating, right? And ladies and gentlemen, whatever you do not miss those red flags because they're going to be there. It's and even and you know because sometimes we tend to say, "Oh well, yeah, I might not have heard that right." Oh, you heard it right. See, and then when you get married to them, they still do the same thing. You be like, "Oh, he should do this." You try to change them. Mm-mm. It was a red flag and you saw it. You just chose to ignore it because you want the husband. You want their relationship. You want that partnership. You want him, right? And then when stuff get to the boiling point, you explode. It's an explosion, but it was already there, and you knew it. The both of you knew it. You saw it, right? Okay. All right. Hey, everybody coming in. Hey, Double Speak, how you doing? I've been running my face for a minute now. Let's see. We was talking about relationships and stuff like that, and basically some of the things that turn men off with women, right? And about the dating, you know, about what you should do a date. You go back and look at it, you'll see. So, anybody got any more questions about it? Any more questions? Because y'all know I ain't gonna stay on here long unless y'all have some questions for me. Y'all know I don't normally be on here in the afternoon, but it's kind of cool being in the evening. Kind of laid back today, right? Yeah. Let's see what y'all saying. I'm gonna see if y'all have any questions. See if y'all have any more dating questions. But I'm just telling you, don't waste your time. You know, I don't. There's nothing wrong with a woman or a man being forward when it comes to saying what they want in a relationship up front. Then you don't have to waste your time, and because everybody ain't for you. But just know this is a great big world, and um, somebody is for you, right? It's somebody for you, right? And they say, okay, if he never picks, well, let's see, if he never put his hands on you, wait a minute, you said, oh, if he ever put his hands on you, keep it moving. Yes, and don't look back. That you are 100% right, girl. Because think about it. You don't hurt nothing that you love. You don't hurt a thing in the world that you love. You do not hurt nothing that you love. Oh, here's another thing too. I was thinking, oh, what you saying? Yes, it is. Yeah, you don't hurt nothing that you love and you care about. I was gonna say something else. Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. Y'all. Let me see if I wrote it down because it was something else I wanted to tell y'all real quick. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna talk about this too. I'm gonna be talking about I wrote all this stuff down. I'm gonna be talking about this. When a relationship is over with, some women and men have a hard time getting over it, right? Then they start blaming each other, you know. like it's your fault, no, it's your fault. But just know that both of y'all played a part in the getting together and the breaking up. Well, nobody perfect in that relationship. Both of y'all was feeling your way and finding your way. It was both of y'all fault. No one person's fault in a relationship that fails. It's not. It's not. So instead of playing the blame game when the relationship stop and don't work, reflect, go back in your mind and reflect on the things that you saw that were the red flags. Then that's something, it's like it taught you, that relationship teaches you what not to do, right? You learn from that, what not to do and what to do, because the whole relationship wasn't bad. It was some good in that relationship. But you need to know it comes a time to move and walk away, right? It's time to bury the relationship. And I know when people have breakups, right? It's like a funeral, right? The heart broken. They just destroyed. They don't know what's happening. But once a relationship is broken and you know that there is no getting back together, it's time to bury it, right? You know, you're gonna cry. Yep, you're gonna. It's a mourning period. It's just like a death. It's a mourning period, right? So go ahead and mourn, but don't do it forever. Don't linger there, right? It's okay to be disappointed that things don't work out, right? But it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world, because again, this is a big world. A lot of people in this world, and that relationship served its purpose for that time and space for you, right? And it's really not nobody's fault. It's just the time has expired on that relationship, right? And then if you move, or when you move, because it ain't no if, when you move into another relationship, just remember, don't go back revisiting that. That's like going back to something, a fear, somebody you love passed, right? They passed and they're at a graveyard. You keep going back there every week, revisiting that. And you're gonna revisit all those pain and heartaches and all. You keep going back, torturing yourself. Let the dead bury the dead. See, when it's over, it's over. Then you have to re-kick yourself, re-jumpstart yourself, right? Because you may have lost yourself in that relationship a little bit because you were so busy um, living vicariously through that person that you're with instead of being your own independence. You lost some of your independence by uh, and fall. You like just jump, just deeply pouring yourself into that one relationship. It's time to get back to you. How do you do that? How do you move on? You move on by going for walks, exercising, meditating, right? You know, jogging, painting, calling old friends that you haven't spoken to in a long time, old girlfriends or guy friends, right? Getting back out there, not to date, just getting out there, socializing, right? Get back out there like that in that way. Start thinking about hobbies that you had, things that you used to do and stop doing because your family time or your relationship that you were in took up a lot of your time. You had to drop it because of the work, the children, and all of that stuff. Find yourself back in that way, what makes you happy, okay? And one last thing, if you break up, he go his way, you go yours. Don't answer the phone. Don't call him. Do not call him. And him, don't call her. It's over with. Let it be over with. Because say that the man and woman break up and the man go about his business. The woman, she's feeling sorry for herself and she just feeling so sorry. And she's got this big bowl of ice cream and she in the middle of the television and watching TV and she just wallowing and thinking about, I remember when he was here, we used to cuddle and he used to rub my feet or whatever while we watching TV. So she gets weak and she doop 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 dialing numbers. He answered the phone, and then when he answered the phone and he started being nasty towards you, right? He get nasty. He'll start getting nasty towards you. Then your feelings hurt all over again. You're hating him some more. Now on top of the pain that you already had, you got more on top of that. Now you're saying why he's so disrespectful. I thought he said, look, don't call him. Move on. Move on. That's what you do. Okay? If you got children, it's a different story. You move on in a different way, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean. Okay, let me see what y'all got going on. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I be getting the run in my mouth and I'll be looking at y'all over here. Okay, you can have those hard conversations because you trust your spouse. Yeah, you should be able to have them. But a whole lot of times people are scared to say they don't know how to talk to each other. They assume that the partner knows how they feel. But women mostly verbalize how they feel all the time. But men, they're more internal. They more think about stuff and don't say it out. Don't say it. Certain times that they speak and talk or feel like it. Sometimes they hold most of the stuff in. But it's always good to check in with your partner and make sure everything is good. I mean, regardless of well, about anything, it's just anything, right? Or and here's another thing: if they want to talk about how that day was, women, y'all know how we do. You be like, yeah, okay, all right, all right. No, be interested in it. Act interested in it, even if you're not. Just act interested in it because if you think for 1 minute he interested in who has a sale or what clothes or what food or what store or a coupon, if you think he interested in what you're talking about, he not interested either. So just indulge one another every now and then and listen to some of that babble, and then go back to your corners. Yeah. Don't we? We do all the time, don't we? We always running our face and we be talking and they be like, okay, and they're not really listening, but yeah, they try to act like it. They're not interested in what we talking about. They like, okay, whatever, right? They might just say, oh, how much it costs or whatever, just throw you the money just so you can just be quiet, right? But yeah, y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all long. I just wanted to pop on here and give my little spiel on what I thought. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. But I do want y'all to ask your men, all the men in your family, brothers and uncles and stuff like that, about what is the ask them about what's the 5 turnoffs for them in dating. And I bet you in the amount of money they're gonna say, ask them about those things that I talked to you guys about. They're gonna say, yep, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Look at this body. Okay, look at his body language and his tone. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And look dead in them eyeballs. Make sure you look dead as be engaged, stay engaged, and pay close attention, right? And definitely listen to how he speak about his past relationships. That and his mother. Pay attention to that. Pay attention. Yeah. Oh, and fathers, guys too. Listen to how those women talk about their past relationships and their father. Y'all listen too. Those are telltale signs and let you know whether you want to move forward or not in some relationship. You can't fix some things, right? But you can still have friendships. You can just be friendships. You just know that's not marriage material, okay? So it's not like a whole wash. Just let it be a Monday man or a Monday woman date or whatever. Have a man for every day of the week. I'm talking about just dating, not intercourse, just dating, and vice versa, men. Okay, but just let people know that's what you're doing, so everybody won't get caught up. Somebody come over, the Monday woman come over on a Tuesday. I mean, on a she's supposed to be the Tuesday woman, and you got the Monday woman over there. And the old Tuesday woman said, "Well, I won't do anything. I was in the neighborhood and stopped by." No, you don't do that. People get hurt like that. Okay, let's see. What we got women in this life are the key, right? Just yeah, true. Yeah, men will treat you the way you allow them to, and vice versa. Vice versa. It goes both ways. To my people, worried about the outside of the person, and you right about that, girl. It don't have nothing to do with the outside. It's all the way inside. Because guess what? Here's a good one for you to remember. Listen, love don't come from the outside. It come from the inside. Think about it. Emotions. All of your feelings and emotions come from the inside. If I hit you right now, that feeling, that nervous system, it comes from the inside. You feel it on the hand, but that nervous system tells you, ouch. Yeah, the outside ain't what it is, baby. It's the inside. Yeah, inside, right? Okay, let's see what we got. Yeah, yeah, all men they want respect and love, but all women do too. All women do too, Lou. See, y'all want the same things, but you have to be on the same page, and you can't be on the same page if you're not speaking about it. You have to speak it, write it down, and come to an agreement, right? Then it's etched in stone what that relationship is going to be all about. It's that contract. That contract, I spoke about that before. Always get that contract together in relationships. Then if somebody said, "Oh, look, no, we didn't agree to that," you can say, "Oh, yeah, you did. I got it in the contract. You said that you was going to pay this bill for this month, and I'm going to do, put it in the contract, whatever it may be. Put it in the contract, okay? And again, don't forget to put in that contract, um, your what I was saying, the one that what you really won't take, what you will never take, will be your what I call it. It's like your off limit. It's like I don't care. I'm out of this relationship if this happens. Everybody got to have that. That has to be known. Like if you know it's like your limit. Like say if you cheat, somebody might say, I'm finished with it. And somebody might say, if you have an outside baby and then without our relationship, I'm done with it. Everybody need to know what that maximum thing is. What that thing is that means is over. Okay, get that clear. Yeah, the deal breaker. That's right. That's what I was gonna say. I couldn't think of that word. Yeah, the deal breaker. Make sure y'all know what the deal breakers are in the relationship, even in dating, when y'all first start talking and stuff. Okay, so now I think I got y'all. Okay, yeah, beauty do fade, baby. Shoot, yeah, it do. Beauty fade on the outside only, though. On the outside only, because you can be glowing on that inside. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, oh yeah. But they're gonna remember you. They will remember you, even in your beautiful days on the outside as well. You know, they're gonna know you're beautiful. And then when you're beautiful outside, inside, you know, to the man, girl, child, what you talking about? I just y'all that that'll be another hour of conversation. Yeah, but I'm gonna get some of you guys married that ain't married or either in serious relationships where you guys I mean, because like I said, everybody's not marrying in these days, and that's not the thing. But you do have partners that you're living with. So the basic thing is to find love and find that right person that you can build with and have kids with. And make sure that y'all on the same page with the contracts and stuff like that and raise beautiful babies and stuff. Just be happy. Yeah, because I am. Yeah, you know, and you could be too. You ain't no better than me. I ain't no better than y'all. It's just understanding, knowing what to look for and knowing how to do that thing. Okay? And we all make mistakes, but we also need to learn from our mistakes and not continue to do the same things. And some women may say, well, why am I attracting the same man? I'm attracting the same kind of dude or whatever. And the man may be saying the same thing. But then I have to ask you, what are you putting out there? What kind of energy are you in when you go out? What are your where are you vibing at? Because uh it's a vibration. Where are you in your vibration? Right? So that means you have to go within yourself and stop and tell yourself what you're looking for and what you want instead of being flippant minded. Because when you think what you're thinking about and what you want, it's attracting to you, right? And if you don't fix that and you think I might want this and no, I might want that, then anything can come to you because it's like a man, anything can come to you. So have your mind set on what you want. And I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna definitely let you go. If if you're looking for uh some women say they're looking for a man maybe with money or something like that. Okay, just say that. Then you're not gonna find him in a bar. You're gonna find him in a restaurant. You're not gonna find them there. You're looking in the wrong place. You know, go to a gala, go to a big time auction. Uh, you know, go to philanthropists. You know how they have big people that have doing big things and world things. Go to places like that. That's where those people are that you're looking for. You know, you have to go and put yourself in a position, you know, to have that opportunity if that's what you're looking for. And that's with anything, right? See, if a man wants a school teacher, yeah, well, you need to start going to the schools with your children and checking on the kids and getting on the PTA meeting boards and stuff like that. Be a parent that's on the PTA meeting where you can be there with the teachers, right? You have to put yourself in position, right? Okay, that's it. Now, okay. So what you say? How to wait? How the flapjacks? What is how? What is that? What's how the flapjack? What that mean? Hood life? I don't know what the flapjack is. What's the flapjack? I don't know what the flapjack mean. When you glow inside, you do glow. I say that's true. You do. Hey, Bama boy, I would definitely oh, so you saying so? Oh, so you being fresh? Clap somebody here. Wow, I would definitely clap you. You better clap that. You better behave yourself. I block you. You respect me. I'm your thoughts. I'm not no any person. I'm your thoughts, baby. So behave. hmm I'm trying to be a stay-at-home husband. That's what you're trying to be, Mario. Well, you have some women that have jobs wherein they may work in the daytime and you might work in the this is one of my friends. You might work in the night. And so maybe you might want to look for a nurse. Nurses have different shifts and stuff like that. So see, that might be a thing that's obtainable. So try that, Mario. See, isn't that easy? And Lou, I don't agree with respect over love. If she loves you, I believe she respects you. That's true. Well, if she do, well, I think both of it is kind of like it's kind of equal. It's kind of the same, you know. It's kind of I think it goes hand in hand a little bit, but they both go together for sure. Yeah, yeah. But you need to respect each other, and being respectful, I think, grows that love. When you respect one another. Yeah. Yeah, you respect that time and space. And I'm gonna respect y'all time and let y'all go. Thank y'all for coming. I really appreciate y'all coming. If y'all don't have any more questions, I'm gonna bid you guys good night. Okay. Oh, and I'd like for you guys to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Please do that. I don't say that often, but I need for you guys to do that. It says sub with the I don't know what that means. Well, I don't know. I don't know. And see, respect, I don't know if respect will automatically bring love, Lou. I don't know because everybody look at love is a different thing. Everybody use that word. It has a different meaning for each person. I don't think love is like it's a universal word, but I think it has different definitions for different people, you know? So I don't know. See? Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's right. Y'all hit the like button. Okay, y'all. I hate to leave y'all. Like I said, if y'all have any more questions, I'm just gonna go ahead and let y'all go and enjoy the rest of y'all evening. Okay? And do come back because I will be making some more relationship videos. Would y'all like for me to do that? We can speak about relationships. And the next time I do it, I could drop the link and you guys can come up. If he's asking. Okay. Oh, you talking about what it says in the Bible. Yeah, yeah. You said what it said in the Bible. Yeah. But hey, experience is the best teacher. Experience is the best teacher, you know? And sometimes when you follow your heart, you mess up. Sometimes you do, right? Just learn from your mistakes. That's what you do. Okay, so y'all need to go out here and go. Wait, what time is it? Oh, it's almost 9 o'clock. No dates this time of night. Yes, ma'am. I really enjoyed the live. Thank you so much, Miss Collins. I appreciate it. Thank you. We need to go, and I'm gonna do it too. I'm definitely gonna do it. We need to get your thoughts monetized, please. Oh, thank you, Daryl. Yeah, I'm supposed to get 1,000 subscribers. I'm supposed to have 1,000 subscribers, and I think I'm not there yet. I think it's 900 or something like that. I think the last time I mentioned that I want to get monetized, I think about 12, 13 people unsubscribed. So I think I better keep that quiet because it seemed like I don't know. There might be somebody that subscribed and said, "Let me see if I'm subscribed to your thought." Well, she won't be on here enough. Unsubscribe. I don't know, but I tell you what I do know. The ones that I do have here, I am truly grateful that you guys want to hear the old girl speak, right? And I don't care if I have one or two in the chat, as long as I know we vibe it, okay? Long as we vibe it, I'm good, right? Okay. I love this and your thoughts. I love talking about love relationships. And me too. I do too. Me too. I'm an expert at it. I'm an expert at it because I don't see so much of it. I've seen so many people with different types of relationships and had so many experiences with people coming to me talking about their relationships and stuff like that, seeing them fail, seeing them get back together, seeing people remarried after making mistakes, saying that they divorced. They went through a whole divorce and everything, y'all, and then wind up remarrying again, and now it's even better because they thought the grass was greener on the other side. Well, I mean, it's just a whole lot of things that I could talk to you guys about. Yeah, and then plus I've been married since 1981, right? So yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, and I know about marrying young, right? I was 18 when I got married. I'm 61 years old now, so I can tell you a whole lot of things, right? Yeah. So we're gonna do that, okay? All right. Go hard on the dynamic duo. Okay. All right, Mario. All right. Okay. So I'll see you guys later. Y'all have a good night, okay? And love is in the air for y'all, okay? It's in the air. It's in the air. Let it blow. Let it blow. All right. Peace, everybody. Have a good night. Thank y'all.